Hey yo, what's up everyone? It's Fight Club, ESO Cat with a high elf Nightblade build, and let's see the stats. We got 41k of magicka with magicka recovery, 60-100, and yeah, spell damage, you see it, spell critical, and if you buff up with the essence of spell power, then we got 2772 of spell damage with 62% of crit. And yeah, the max health is 60k in the PvE, and that's enough for me for survive. This is a pet build. So this 41k in reality are the whole time up on 45 or 46k on the rotation bars, and yeah, because I use also the Necropotence with the shades. I don't have any more 64 in magicka because this build run 7 light, and so I miss health and have to split it up for this reason. If you wanna, you can also reach 50k with this build, or 52k if you want, but then you will lose too much of health. We use the Witch Mother Potent Brew, which is recommended for Morrowind, and we are vampire. I use the Thief, and we got this Major Prophecy from the Inner Light. Hey man, let's see the sets. Okay, this is a different build, man. So we run with 2 swords on main and back bar. On the main bar the swords are in gold for push up the magic damage. The second, you don't really need to do it also in gold, because this is important that the main have to be in gold, and if you do also this one in gold, goes a really slightly small amount higher. And so if I had enough money, I did it also in gold, but now I'm bankrupt. And yeah, we have the Necro sword all in sharpened, front and back bar, and on every bar I use on the main hand increases this weapon and spell damage by 384. Then the second hand have this reduce the target physical and spell resistance by 1624 for 5 seconds. So if I bar swap are the whole time up this both enchantments. And yeah, okay, so we have the Necropotence, and we got the sash of Necropotence in Divines. We have the gloves in Divines. We got the sash of Necropotence in Divines, and this makes 1, 2, 3 with 2 weapons makes 5, which goes on both bar. And yeah, if you don't know the Necropotence, let's see, 900 max magicka, 900 max magicka, max magicka, and again 4000 of magicka when you have a pet active. So you have a pet active and the pet calls summon shades. 5 of necro, and let's see the second set. I chose not the Sketching Mage or Burning Spellweave for this build, but the Overwhelming Robe, which is from the Golden Tower. I love this set because together with Wrothgar makes a huge damage. I call it the double ring build because let's see, I have Overwhelming, yeah, the chest and the breezes, both in divines, and let's see what gives me that. 945 max magicka and then 2 times spell damage. And now when you activate a class ability, you have a 15% chance to surround yourself with a torrent that deals 2347 shock damage to the closest enemy within 12 meters. If you every second makes this shock damage for 6 seconds, so 6 part 2000, like 13k of shock damage, and this is the whole time up. Because why is this the whole time up? All my abilities, all okay, in the light not. In the light and harness magic are not, but all the rest abilities which I use are class abilities. So I proc this fucking shit the whole time. I tested versus the Skating Mage, versus the Burning Spellweave, and I don't know why I didn't play that set before. That's pretty interesting, because okay, 1 ring, and you have also the Wrothgar, which I don't have to explain or show it, makes this huge flam damage, and together Wrothgar with the Overwhelming makes yeah, look this radius also. This fucking both sets makes a lot of damage together. And if you see the build, I have all in light. I tried to do a build like that and works perfectly good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 lights and 7 in divines. For push up the max of the thief. Because if you're gonna look on the sets, are no crit magic crits, so this is also impressive that no one crit on one of my sets and the crit are so good. If you want to change the thief versus the mage on this build, you will reach over 50k of max magicka with this high magicka recovery, but you lose from spell critical 63% goes down to 45%. I don't want that. I want a crit and heal me up, because the crit spell crit heal me also up, and this is more important and makes this build more playable. I can make also max stat or a really insane build, but all my builds are playable in the most situations of ESO, in all the situations. That makes special my builds. Champion points. For my resistances, I had it 100-100 before, but now I split it up 80-80-40. That's pretty good. Then I put 83 in the Magician and 83 in the Arcanist, because if I put 100 I lose too much of the percentage then. And while this build don't have so much stamina, I put in tumbling for breaking free and dodge roll. It's more of this reason. Then 58 in the Elfborn, 70.1%, and 84 in the Elemental Expert. I lose 2.9% of max magic damage, but if I don't do that I lose too much with the other. Then 58 in Thaumaturge, so 58 Elfborn, 84 and 58 Thaumaturge with your, yeah, the whole damage over time, which I pretty love. Then yeah, that's it for the points. Skills: bar 1, in the light, 5% more max magicka and this critical rating, plus with shooting star makes together 4%, plus 5 makes 9%. Impale your executioner, which hits 300% more under 25% of health. It's one of my favorite. Then merciless resolve, which increases your general damage by 8% for 20 seconds. And why I use that is the spectral bow. When that hits pretty hard, and for reapply the spectral bow you have to be a little bit skilled, so you can shooting off this skill really more faster and more often. You have to train that a little bit. Then you have Crippling Grasp, which is a huge damage over time and immobilize a little bit the enemy. Movement speed minus 40% for him and gives you major exhibition. That's a pretty good skill. Then we have spam ability, Shallow Soul. I use all these skills because they are all class skills. So if you see on the bar, they are all class skills, which is important for the set. And I use for this build this skill over force pulls because I play with blades, and it makes a huge damage in the crit and you heal you up also at the same time. Shooting Star makes a lot of AoE damage and gives really much back of your ultimate. Like the whole class Nightblade skills, you regain your ultimate. When you drink a potion you regain your ultimate. So that makes pretty lovely Nightblade for ultimate boost. Back bar, inner light, same. I have to put it also on the back bar, if not the difference of magic are too big. Summon Shade, really important for your pet build here, because the Summon Shade works like a pet on the Nightblade, who know that. Then Twisting Path, we have this AoE damage over time, which is pretty good. Then Harness Magicka, which I love it, gives back also this Magicka and protects you. Then Sap Essence, that's a huge skill, AoE, when this crit also and heals you up the whole time and increases for 20% for 20 seconds your spell damage. This is also the main reason why I use it, but I use this skill together with Twisting Path like AoE damage, So the back bar are more the protection bar. And also when I got a lot of mobs together, I spam the whole time. This skill is really tanky, this skill, and you kill, makes a lot of damage and you heal you up the whole time. So the back bar are more protection, and when you got many mobs or many opponents, and the first bar are more for kill off single target, specialized on single target, back bar for AoE and mobs. Soul harvest on your back bar, spinning attack, that's I love it also, increase also your magic damage a little bit, like all skills a little bit, so you have sure to push up your DPS the whole time with, yeah, then we have here, then we have here, then we have here. This increases all your damage.